Yes, guys, back again. Guys, we're looking at coloring pages or coloring book, and what I'm going to do today is I'm going to show you exactly how to produce coloring pages, and also to produce the front cover, which is colored in, so that you're able to promote your book in Etsy. And also, if you want to think about uploading it on Amazon KDP, which also is another fantastic platform to sell these coloring books. So I'm going to show you all of this in this video and how to create it through AI really quickly. So guys, if you like digital products and you like videos like this to make some fantastic passive income, please hit the like, subscribe, smash that notification bell, guys, and I'll get all the videos in your feed, guys, whenever I produce them. So guys, hope you guys are well. So listen, I'm going to be looking at coloring books. So look at the page that I'm at now. I'm looking at coloring pages, guys. Now let me just give you my thought process before I go ahead. I'm actually looking at dragon coloring pages right now. Okay, now I'll tell you why I'm looking at dragon coloring pages, because I got a little bit of help, to be honest, with ChatGPT. So I'm going to backtrack a little bit, but I'm looking at dragon coloring pages in Etsy, and you can see that the results are 3,371. Fantastic. Not that much competition, right? Not that much competition, and there's good demand in this. So how did I know this? Well, the first thing I did was, before I did anything, I went to ChatGPT, and right at the top I said, what are high demand, low competition coloring books to sell on Amazon and Etsy, right? So ChatGPT gave me some really good answers, right? They said that unique animals, right? So unique animals, mythical creatures, right? And that is obviously dragons are mythical creatures. Mindfulness and meditation, number 2. Inspirational quotes, landmarks, local landmarks, sorry. Niche hobbies, number 5. Number 6, educational themes. Number 7, customizable coloring books. So ChatGPT has given me high demand, low competition coloring books, and they've deemed, let's say, that number 1, unique animals, is something that people do like. So obviously I went across to verify it on Etsy and also on Amazon. And if you look at Amazon, you'll see that they also sell a lot of these dragon coloring books, and you know, they do quite well. And there's low competition in this, which is the key, because if you want to be able to rank and sell, you need to have a bit of low competition, especially if you're starting out. Because if you're going to go into the high competition niches or niches, and it's going to be hard to rank. So it's very important to do your research. So do your research, check out what ChatGPT says, verify it, do your analytics in the different platforms like I do, and then you're able to kind of design accordingly, right? That's what we're doing now. We're creating accordingly. So you can see that this one does fantastically well. Fantastic, really lot of ratings, and they are selling literally hundreds of these, and these are doing really well. So I'm going to jump on to after looking at, you know, verifying a lot of this information. Some of these also, like looking at the flower dragon. Now look at that. If you look at this design, the top left hand corner here, right, this top left hand corner, what's nice about this is you would want to click on it straight away, and the reason for that is you're more attracted to the color. Funny enough, it's a coloring book, but you're attracted to the color that is made. So like if you're looking at this one on the right, this fairy dragon idea, you can see they've got the pages. They're showing you what this is about. They're showing you the fairy images, right? And even if you click on it, you can see it. However, to be able to attract somebody to your listing, you need to have a mock-up. Now, you know this with Etsy. Etsy mock-ups are like very important to be able to sell on the listing, right? To get that conversion, guys. So the same is with coloring books. You need to be able to show your potential customers what the product would look like once it's finished. So in this case, you can see a really nice rendered colored version of the baby flower dragon, and then a few examples of the pages. I think that is what sells it really well. So I think that's really important to do this, guys. And like I said, guys, check out all the links in my description. You can see my extension here called EverBee. So when I do my keyword research, or I check out do my product analytics, I tend to use EverBee, because for me that's one of the best SEO softwares for Etsy. Obviously for different platforms there are different types of SEO, but for Etsy then definitely EverBee is fantastic to use. There are others, but EverBee is really good. And then you've got all these, can you see these designs? You can see this little video that's happening, little animation. But what happens is with this one, they're smart as well. They like to do a color version of what it would look like, or really nice, like colored version, right? Probably better than anybody could color it in version of the product, see? So this is very important. So if you want to sell, it's not just about producing the colored pages, the blank ones, the black and white ones, but it's about how you're going to promote it. You need to make a colored version. And really, this is the essence of this. This is what I'm going to show you. I'm going to show you how to do the pages, the blank pages, and then I'm going to show you how to do a colored version to help you sell the product. And in fact, you could even create it as a front cover. And if you did a front cover and you did the pages, you could potentially not only sell it on Etsy as a PDF download, but you could also upload it on something called Amazon, or KDP, Amazon direct publishing, which can be done in like 5 minutes, right? And that's also another way. However, you just need to make sure you get the sizes right for KDP. Now, I'm not going to go into KDP because that's another video really. I'm just going to stick to Etsy for now. Okay, so that's what we need to do, guys. So what I'm going to do, without further ado, I'm going to jump onto my favorite AI software to create this, and it's called Midjourney. And guys, you can sign into Midjourney and you can subscribe to this, as in like you can pay a subscription, a monthly payment to use Midjourney. Actually, there is a free version, but I pay the $10 version. There are 3 different tiers, but I pay the lowest, which is the $10 version. And the reason why I do that is because it allows me to use my designs commercially. And I think having commercial usage rights is very important, especially in our kind of, if you want to sell your designs. So do check it out anyway. Have a look at Midjourney. There are different AI softwares, as in like design softwares, but for me Midjourney is fantastic, and I really have enjoyed using it, and it's really produced some fantastic designs. If you look at the quality on this community showcase, you can see that it's absolutely amazing. So without further ado, I want to jump onto my Discord. Obviously I've logged in, I've signed in, and I've got my Discord, and I'm going to start with, now like I said, my actual niche that I'm going to go for is dragon coloring pages. Now I'm just going to show you what I mean by, longer tail keywords. When I type in coloring pages only, look at this, you've got 210,000 results, which is a massive amount of results, and it's very hard to rank on that. Although look, you can see in the top ones, you can see the baby dragon, which sell quite well. So I do like, ChatGPT wasn't lying when they said that dragons are quite popular, or mythical creatures, unicorns as well, that kind of thing. So I think I'm gonna go with this. Now look, 210 results, and then when you type in dragon, right, dragon, and then you see how much it reduces by the results, and so you're able to rank on this. So that's a good sign. So now that I've validated that dragons is a potentially good one to go with, then I'm gonna click and I'm gonna start my Midjourney prompts. So obviously for those of you that watch my videos, you'll see that I do use Midjourney quite a lot. And what you need to do is you need to obviously make sure that you go to / and click imagine. Now obviously I've got my own channel here now. Once you've logged in, you can obviously create your own channel where you can prompt and create your visual design. So the prompt is literally a string of words which you put together to be able to produce a design. So in this case, I've actually got a string that I practiced a lot of times just to make sure that I got it right, and I'm going to show you what it is. So I've just pasted it now, and it's literally coloring page for kids or kids coloring pages. I've typed in cartoon style baby dragon because look, you want it to be like a cartoony style, right? So cartoon style baby dragon. I do find that they do a lot of shading, and they do color in a lot of these. So I tend to ask for it not to shade and to keep it in black and white. Okay, I think that's important to do. So yeah, cartoon style baby dragon, no shading. Because look, let me just take away no shading. Let's just keep it black and white. It's going to do the same. And then slash slash or minus minus aspect ratio. So the aspect ratio is pretty much it's in inches, but it's like almost like an A4 page. Because what I want to do is I'm going to produce these pages and I'm going to put it onto Canva. And then on Canva, I'm going to make a PDF, which you can download or upload onto Etsy. So people do tend to print on A4. So this is generally the kind of size. Now for KDP, when you go onto Amazon, you need to just double check because I think it's slightly different in terms of the sizes. There's slight variations of the size that they require for you to use. But this is not difficult because when you do jump onto something like Canva, which is probably the place that you should go on to, remember, check out all the links in my description, Canva, and everything that I use. But this is where you would, when you customize the size, double check if you want to do KDP Amazon, what size you're going to use. But for me, like what I did was I like to use A4. So in centimeters, you know, in millimeters, this is like 210 by 297, right? Which is A4. But I put it in inches. Okay. So I'm just going to click enter now because I've done the prompt words and I've done the aspect ratio so that it fits quite well on my Canva page when I come to paste it on there or come to upload it on there. So I'm just waiting right now for the prompt to go through, and actually coloring page for kids, cartoon style, baby dragon, black and white. Seems like it might be working okay. I think it is because it looks like I can see. What it does is give you 4 different variations of a baby dragon. Okay, 4 different variations of a baby dragon, and then what you do is, if you like it, then you keep them. If you don't, you can literally regenerate another version, another batch of them, if you like, which you can do. And sometimes, you know, they do stuff like, you know, when you mention something like coloring page, they might put pencils and might make it into a kind of, you know, they won't do exactly how you want it. And that is the thing with Midjourney. So it's about practice and it's about trying different things. So you might want to just regenerate, right? Regenerate, which means that you're going to basically just click this button and then it just gives you another 4 ideas that you could use. So again, you just want to just double check and see what you want to do. And then usually they'll give you another 4 different ideas that you could use, which is fantastic, right? I wouldn't worry too much about these coloring pencils, although you can get rid of these, so don't worry too much. And then, you know, they won't produce this all the time. You know, with Midjourney, they might do it sometimes. So it's always a good idea to regenerate. And I do that because it's quite easy. You just press the button. So you can see with this one, I think they've come out, 2 have come out pretty much better for me. And what's good is, you know, when you regenerate, you can actually, you know, basically you're producing more different baby dragon style ones. Because look, these 2 are slightly different. Okay. And then you can always just add words to it, right? You know, cartoon style flying baby dragon, for example. So that what you're doing is you're giving yourself more. So obviously you're going to have a few pages. You don't want to just have the same looking baby dragon on all the pages because that's going to be quite boring. So what you want to do, see, these are quite nice actually. There's 2 of these that are really nice and I know I could use, but I just want to show you something because obviously when you want to do different pages, you want to be able to make it a little bit more interesting. I mean, you know, different, right? So I've just copied and pasted the prompt that I've used previously, and I might just say cartoon style flying, right? I'm just going to say flying. That's the only word I'm going to add to it, right? And it might come out with slightly different design, which is good because then I can use it for another page. And then what I'll do is I'm going to show you how to get some of these pages and then put them onto Canva. But I'm also going to show you how to do the mock-up version. Remember what I said about the color version. Now let's see, are they going to do a flying version of this dragon or not? Because this is going to be interesting. So already I can see that is it flying? Yeah, there's okay. So look, you got this flying version for some of these. Look at that. Not bad, right? You know, like I said to you, some of them will look like it works, some won't. Again, you know, there's one or two of these that look better than the others. They're not all going to look amazing, but look at these. Some of these are looking good. At least they're looking different and they are baby dragons, right? They're a different look, a different sort of style. Now, let me just show you something, right? I'm going to use the same prompt. Take that with the sizes that I want to use. Copy that. / go to Imagine. Use that prompt. Paste that. And then I'm going to say, get rid where it says black and white. I'm just going to delete that and put color. Just that's it. That's what I'm going to do. Just leave it as instead of black and white because I don't want it black and white. I just want it in color. And let's see if I get color. Now what I want to do is I want to potentially use a color version, which will be my sort of mock-up, the one that promotes it, and have it on the listing. And also, like I said, it could be like something where I could use it as my front cover for my actual PDF, you know. So I think that'll be cool. So already I can see there are color versions which I can use. Oh, that's nice. Amazing. You know, I've done this so many times, like as in like using Midjourney. I kind of understand now where it's sat, like as in like what it's got to. See, look at these two of these, because they're colored in so nicely. Look, 62%. They look so really, really nice. I kind of got an idea of which one I can use as well. Oh, they'll see. Look, that's what it does. So sometimes it'll give you what you want, sometimes it won't, but that's fine too. I really like that one. I like this bottom one as well. This is quite nice as well. This is quite cute. So, you know, you can imagine this one being used. Yeah, it's nice, isn't it? It really is nice. Okay, so let's do this, right? Let's do this. I'm going to show you a couple of things. Now, remember, I'm going to go back up to some of the first ones that I've used. Now, I don't want to use these ones. I want to use some of these. Right, I'm going to upscale the ones that I want to keep, all right? So I'm going to say, look, remember when we looked at the Etsy pages, these guys did like, I mean, you know, not all of them are this many. But look, I'll give you an example. So this one, which sells quite well, which is a baby dragon coloring book, has 24 pages, okay? Has 24 pages. Got a nice example. It's called Woodland Baby Dragon Coloring Book. Okay, so as you can see in the top left hand corner, it's a bestseller. It's got 24 coloring pages. So if I go to Midjourney, look, I've already, let me see, upscale 1, 2. Okay, I'm going to go for upscale that one. I want to upscale that one because that one I can use. So upscale 2 there already. They're working right now. Right, there they are. They're upscaled. They're making them bigger, clearer. Okay. And then I'm going to go to upscale. I'm going to use this one, second one, right? And this fourth one. So I'm making U is basically upscaling, making them bigger. Okay. So I can use these. And then I'm going to go with, I don't know which one are these two. I like this one. Let's go with this one. I'm going to go with U4, right? So bigger of that color version, which is coming up now. There you go. So, right, let's just have a look at this. Now, I'm going to take this one first. All right. So what you should do really, because what you should do is when you open up in your browser, when you go to open browser, which is there, you should save this image in your documents or in your laptop computer. Once you've saved it, then you upload it on Canva. Okay, so when you come over to Canva, now you need to double check and you need to make sure that you've got the right size. So what I would suggest is just double check and see what is a decent. I would say like looking at A4 size. Now for me, I'm not going to do an A4 size. I'm just going to do a square size. Okay, a square size in terms of design page size. Now I suggest if you're going to do it on Etsy, it should be an A4 because then that's what you're going to print it at. Double check KDP as well. They have a specific size, but just double check it. The width and the height, I'm just going to do it like this for now because on my designs, the aspect ratio is not exactly how I kind of wanted it. These are more A4 size design sizes. Okay. So obviously, you know, you'd want to just double check and make sure that when you do this, the sizing for this, you know, like you just try and make sure that you got the exact sizing that you need, okay, so that you can use it. Yeah, so coming back to Canva, if I look at my design, so that'll be the front, okay. When I add the page, which I've already got, let me see if I got the next page. Yep, okay, I can add my page. So the first one will be the text, and I might just say something like I could use any style, but obviously, you know, you want to make it a nice style. There's loads of font styles that you could use. I'm not necessarily going to use this color, but I'm just going to use a style. So if I just click that, I'm going to say baby dragon, baby dragon coloring book. Oops, absolutely massive. Can't even see what it is, but don't worry. Let's go to 50. Type it in. 50. All right, 50. Baby dragon coloring book. Take it up there, make it even smaller. Okay. Baby dragon coloring book. Fits nicely there, fits nicely there. Just make sure that you got it somewhere where you can actually see it. Probably needs to be bigger, but you know, that's the sort of gist of it. When I go to elements, I might just do a shape. This one, just say 24 pages or something, you know. Let's color it in quickly. No. Yep. Bit of text. Duplicate, bring that down. 24. Make that yellow. Click away. Oh, didn't do it yellow. Oh. Right, let me go. Get rid of that one. And I want it to that. Did it? Not yet. Okay, let me change it. Okay, there you go. Not doing it. Okay, let me get rid of that. Let me do it very quickly. Get another one. There you go. 24. Whoops. 24. Do that in white. Move that away. Click away. Go down. 24. So 24 pages. Baby dragon coloring book. 24 pages. Okay. Now I can spend a lot more time with this to make it really nice and cool and cute and just make it work a bit better. Do you know? Like give it a shadow. Yeah, and that kind of thing. Obviously I need to say pages. I'll just do that quickly. It looks a bit odd. Pages. All right, go down. Yep, that should be fine. Bring that down. Okay, here we go. Yeah, is that working? 24 pages. All right, so sorry guys, bit long, but you need to get the idea. Right, next page. Back to Midjourney. I upscaled already. Now remember, you just need to make sure that you get the right. I love this one. This one's so nice. All right, remember, you don't do what I'm doing. I'm just copying the image just to show you how it works, but you need to save it in your computer and then upload it on Canva. That's the best way to do it, right? Let me just go here, paste. Remember, double check the size. For me, the size, I needed to get the size. The size was not exactly how I wanted it. I need to readjust it. But for the sake of the video, I'm just going to use the same size that I've got for Midjourney, which is this size, and put it and using it on Canva because it I don't want to stretch it and make it look a bit strange in terms of like the design. I want to use it as it is so that it looks good. Right? Come on, use that. Remember, go to add page and then paste that in, but you would upload it, right? Yeah, so that is literally how you'd produce your pages. Now look, I've only just done 1, 2, 3, right? And the front cover, that's it. But obviously, you know, you do a lot more pages, grant it. And this one I actually wanted to make it just bigger. I just probably leave it there at the bottom because I just prefer it to be bigger. Yeah, probably needs a little bit more work, this one. Let me see if it's got let's get a good outline on this one. Oh, that looks quite good. No, I need to get a dark outline so it stands out. Yeah, that's not bad, is it? Yeah. If this image was a little bit lower, then it would have been ideal. So just leave it there for now. Looks okay. And obviously these need to move across because I wanted it just to be a bit better than that. Yeah. Okay, that's not too bad, guys. That's not too bad. That's not too shabby. That's my coloring book. You got the front. You got the pages. Obviously, you need to add a lot more pages. But how you do this is you make sure Midjourney, you come back here and you just regenerate, right? So you got the regenerating. Once you go back to your ideas, make sure that you're writing the right pages. Sorry, it's the right writing, the right prompts, should I say, and then just regenerate. And regeneration will give you some more different ideas, blank or pages, coloring pages that you can use for your coloring book. And like I said, that's what you need to do. So you can see that new ones would appear. And so I would suggest that once you've got your book and you produced it, Let's go back to Canva. See, now it's regenerating some more. So literally, once it regenerates, do something like adding words. If you remember, I put flying baby dragon. You might put sitting instead of flying. Jumping. You know, use words with that baby dragon because you know that they're going to look similar, but you want to obviously have different designs so that you can use them in the coloring pages because you want them to be different, right? So remember, do that. Just a word with baby dragon and you're going to get other versions. And then once you've got all your pages, guys, once you've got all the pages, remember I did say about the size. Just make sure that you get the right size that you need. And then once you've done that, go to share, go to download, right? And then go to PDF for print, because people are going to print these out. That's what they're there for coloring. Okay, so go to PDF for print, best for printing, click that, and then download, right? Once you've done that, it will come up, and then you'll see it coming up here. Click that, guys, and then there you go. You got your baby dragon coloring book and your pages, hopefully all the pages that you would have once you're done. So guys, hope you liked the video. If you wanted to know anything else, please ask me in the comments below. Don't forget to check out the videos after this. Don't forget to please hit the like, subscribe, smash the notification bell if you did like the video and you do like videos on digital products and how to make money, passive income using digital products and how to create them. Don't forget, check out my playlist and all the links in my description for all the software that I like using. Take care. See you on the next one.